So we got a limit. I ain't even gonna waste time right now. I'm playing dead. Prince is no more. Look at him. Look at my. Hey. Oh no! Oh my God! Leave just. Whoa! What? Got some root rot going on, and then this about done. Oh my God! It's all loose and. Oh my! Prince did not deserve this. What have I done? But we gonna shake back, you know what I'm saying? That was a moment of silence for Prince, but we gonna get another plant. You know, sometimes plants just don't work out, you know? You put in the energy, you put in the time and the effort, and your green thumb just don't green thumb. I tried to revive him. Unfortunately, as you can see, it didn't work. But someone in my comment section did say succulents are some of the hardest plants to maintain. And as you can see, Sheila is not a succulent, and she is thriving in her full. But let me pick up the rest of Prince right here, because, you know, we just gonna put, man, I'm sorry, Prince, man. But yeah, they said succulent plants are sometimes the hardest plants to maintain, you know? So, with that being said, I'm gonna have to get another plant. Because I want 2 plants, but I might get a floor plant this time, you know, since I got Sheila sitting on the shelf, you know, on top of the bookshelf. I might just get a floor plant and then have that one as my second plant, because I think I'm good on succulents, you know. I'm good on succulents plant. You know, Mom, I appreciate you for giving me the succulent plant, but I killed it. I think the problem was I probably overwatered it, so I saw a lot of root rot there. Apparently I didn't have the correct soil in there as well. Succulents take a different type of soil, so I appreciate y'all that commented on my vlog before my last vlog. Let me know some of the things that I could have done. But at that point it was kind of too late. But you know, I got in revive mode. You know, us men, we like to try to fix things. We like to try to revive, replenish. But it didn't work. As I always say, it is a great day in Atlanta right now. In a state where I have to run some errands today. But I'm not taking y'all with me to run errands. I'm taking y'all with me nowhere. I'm keeping y'all here in the house. But I do want to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to y'all because I know a lot of y'all be asking me questions about, you know, getting started on YouTube. What do it naturally really takes to get started on YouTube? So that's what I'm going to be talking about. And we just gonna swing into that segue right now. Okay. All right, so this video is very informal. You know what I'm saying? I figured I would answer in a video form because it's a lot to explain when it comes to YouTube and how to get started and what to, you know, buy and things like that. First off, before we get started, make sure you check out my 2021 YouTube gear video. I will link that in the description below, and I will leave a card up above. But check that out because it's going to give you options as far as what equipment you can possibly get before you start your channel, before you go on this nice journey of YouTube content creation, because it's different from TikTok creation, it's different from Instagram creation. YouTube is a beast of its own, but it can be rewarding if you do it the right way. So make sure you check that video out. Like I said, there's things that you can get that's on a budget, things that I use. First off, when you get on YouTube, or you're thinking about getting on YouTube, you have to figure out if you have the mentality and the mindset, and if not, can you train yourself to do it? On YouTube, you will have to be consistent. Whether that's a once a week video, twice a week, 3 times a week video, you need to be consistent. You cannot be on YouTube and you drop a video 1 week and then 2 weeks pass, you don't drop a video, then 3 weeks pass, you drop a video, then the next week you don't. Like, you need to be consistent and have that, what's the word I'm looking for? Have that discipline. Have that discipline to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube, you gotta think about it. It's like a channel, you know? Like when you have a channel, it's legit like a TV channel. So when you're starting to get subscribers, they're coming to your channel on the days that you post. They're starting to look for you to post on this day. They get used to it. They grow accustomed to when you post, what time. So as y'all know, I usually post on Tuesdays at 12 p.m. Sometimes I'll drop a bonus video throughout the week or Thursday, but I will always try to drop a video Tuesdays at 12 p.m. So when you start to incorporate that into your videos or into your channel, you start to gain loyalty with your subscribers, and they know that you're coming week in and week out on the same day, and they know they can at least get something from you. Whether that's a video that's in your niche or not, they know they're getting something on that day. So I would say try to mold yourself into that consistent mindset and having that, because if not, I'm trying to tell you, it's going to be very, very hard for you to continue on YouTube. I would say the second thing is seeing if you can figure out what niche you can start in. I'm not saying the niche that you start in you have to finish. I've changed niches several times, but I would say nowadays try to find a niche that you can stick in within a couple of years. Find things that you can talk about. Figure out things that you can authentically talk about from a genuine perspective, because the last thing you need to be is fake on YouTube. You want to be yourself. So whenever you're thinking about content, figure out what do you do best. Figure out what you like watching. What can you provide? Can you provide this on year in, year out? Can be consistent with it? A lot of people try to hop on these trends and things like that. That's cool, but you want to try to tailor your channel around a certain niche, whether that's lifestyle, whether it's just vlogs, whether it's fitness, beauty, makeup. Make sure you figure out where your niche is going to be when you first start off. You don't want to just have a broad channel when you first start off. Now, once you start gaining a following, you can start talking about things, test the waters a little bit, see what people like here and there, but try to, put yourself in a niche. And some people is for niche and some people isn't. I'm for niche. I started off in a particular area, and that's how I grew. And then once I, figured I don't feel like making content on this no more, I kind of pivoted to another area where I felt like I can still add value and people would still want to see my videos. My neighbor's dog, hopefully y'all can hear that. But the next thing I would say is do your research. Do your research. When you figure out your niche, right? When you figure out that niche and you are so excited about it, you need to start doing research on that niche. You need to start doing research on that category. Look at other YouTubers that's doing videos similarly in that area. Look at other YouTubers that are creating consistent content on the things that you're trying to create content. And look at their videos, see what they do well, see what they don't do well. And I'm not saying steal. That's not what we're in the business of doing. But what I will say is jot down some of their greatest videos, see how they did them, and then see if there's anything that you can incorporate that they didn't incorporate as far as tips, as far as personality. I'm not saying take the title, revamp the points that they're talking about, and then you add your own flavor to it. That's what Apple do. They take other people's stuff and they make it better. But technically they're not taking it. They're utilizing what somebody came up with, and then they add their own twist to it. So don't steal, add your own twist, see if there's anything that you can incorporate. Boom. After you do that, I feel like now you are ready. You are ready to embark on this journey. So when you are at that line of embarking, that's where you need to start looking at equipment, figuring out what you can use at the lowest cost but still provide quality. I don't need y'all going out here buying $1,500 cameras, $2,000 cameras when you first start out. Right now, I'm using the Sony ZV-1. I just bought this vlogging camera and the quality on it is superb. I'm using an onboard microphone. You probably hear some echoes right now because I didn't hook up my other microphone, but forget it. Anyway, great camera to start off with. $700, drop it, boom. If not, Canon M50. Look at like I said, look at the video below. It'll help you out. But I didn't have the Sony ZV-1 on there because I didn't have it, but I do have it now, and I would recommend it for YouTube and vlogging. But yeah, get some equipment. You need a camera, memory card, you need an editing device, computer, and you will need some type of lighting as well, because certain times the lighting is not going to be up to par. You might like natural lighting, but it might be cloudy, so you need some type of lighting sources. So I would say those are things that you need. And then when you do that, you need to start content mapping. Content mapping, guys. That means you create a whole list of content for 1 month, 2 months, and you execute. You write down, okay, on this day I am filming, and on this day I'm dropping this video. You had the title, you had the thumbnail, well, not the thumbnail. You had the title, you had the tags already ready, and then all you had to do is execute on your shooting day. That's how you stay disciplined, and that's how you stay consistent, you know? So content mapping will take you far. And I'm not saying you have to write a script. All I'm saying is you have to know the title and know what video you want to make. And then you can write some talking points. You don't need a script. I never used a script a day in my life on my YouTube channel. It's straight off the dome, authentic. So I encourage you all to do that too. And then that way you already have your content lined up and you don't have to think about, oh, I need to shoot a video this Tuesday. Oh, I need to shoot a video this. You already got it lined up. And then when you start getting these brand deals and these brands reaching out to you, you can be like, look, I know you want me to do this. I have this video lined up on this date already. I can incorporate it on that video. How does that sound? Boom, boom, boom. Go back and forth, double dutch, you in there. I'm telling you all this because I started off on YouTube not knowing a thing. I did a little bit of research, you know. I did a lot of research actually, but I didn't know too much about video editing and all this, you know. You don't have to know that much. You can teach yourself. YouTube University will teach you how to edit and do all that good stuff. So don't feel like, I don't know how to video edit. I think I just need more help. You will learn as you go. There's great video editors, there's okay, there's bad, but you will learn. Do your research on YouTube, learn how to video edit the simple way. Just some quick cuts, adding music. That's all you need right now. You don't need to add all the transitions, all that, just no. Wait on it. Just get straight to the point at first. Oh, I can't forget this tip too. Whenever you start your YouTube channel, okay, do not make a long intro. You know, some of us have intros. I have one 10 seconds or less, preferably 8 seconds or less. Do not have a minute long intro to get to the point of the video, or an intro to get to the start of the video. Simple, short, simple. Your name, some music, what you're about, boom. That's all you need. You do not need this whole montage, trailer, preview. You don't need all that. Get to the point. That's gonna help with your watch time. Do a little teaser here and there. That helps with your watch time, you know? And also, whenever you're, you know, making videos, start off trying to make videos 8 minutes or more. Because once you're able to monetize, as long as the video is 8 minutes or more, you can add multiple ads to that video. I usually don't use that feature that often, but you can, and that will generate more revenue. But I don't believe in putting y'all through a whole bunch of commercials on my channel. Just, you know, 1 or 2 ads is fine. But, you know, you want to start to incorporate that mindset and have that already built into your process of creating. Try to make 8 minutes or more, or if not, a little less than 8 minutes, so that way it wouldn't be a challenge for you to start making those 8 minutes or more videos. You know, I'm here to help y'all. You know, I do a little bit of coaching here and there on the side. So, you know, if you want to set up a one-on-one call, 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying, just going over some quick things, I can do that. Just let me know, shoot me an email, I can help you out. You know, I don't have 1 million subscribers or 100,000 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? But I'm consistent, I'm authentic, and I feel like my content is relatable, you know? So with that being said, though, with those key factors into my channel, I think that I have a lot to offer when it comes to coaching, when it comes to helping you all out with your channel. So let me know in the comment section if you need some help, if you want some one-on-one coaching, we can set something up, shoot me an email, DM me on Instagram, and we can get it going from there. Please say RP to Prince in the comment sections. You know, unfortunately, he did not make it with us. But my next plant, it is on and popping. Like I said, I'm trying to get a standing plant, and we gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be good. We gonna be straight, and we gonna get it popping. But I appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all next video. Peace.